Hello students, welcome to this session of atoms and molecules. So this is our second problem solving session for this topic, and in this session we'll be solving questions related to the writing of chemical formulae and also the mole concept, right? So let's start our session here, students. The question here is, how many molecules are present in 9 gram of water? Solution is very simple. How will you solve? Just by taking mole into consideration, right? So what is a mole? A mole is a quantity whose mass is equal to the gram atomic mass of a particular element or the gram molecular mass of a compound, right? So if I take 1 mole of water, 1 mole of water, so what will be its weight? Or the gram, this 1 mole will have the mass equal to its gram molecular mass. So formula is H2O, and what will be the gram molecular mass of it? 18, right? Now 18 grams of water makes how many moles? 1 mole. So how many moles will be there in 9 gram of water? It will be 1 by 18 into 9, or we can say it is half, 1 by 2 mole. So what is asked? How many molecules are present? Now we know that 1 mole of a substance has got how many entities or particles? 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. So here 0.5 mole will have how many particles? We can just multiply this. 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 multiplied by 0.5. So just half of it. So it will be approximately how much? This will be like, it will be divided by 2. We can say it is approximately 3, I can say, right? 3 and 3.01 into 10 to the power 23 particles, right? So 9 gram of water will have how many particles? 3.01 into 10 to the power 23 particles. Likewise, our second question is, I hope you can solve this type of questions. They're very easy, students. What you have to just do is, you just take mole into consideration, and remember 1 mole of a substance has the mass equal to its atomic mass or molecular mass expressed in grams, or gram molecular mass or gram atomic mass. Now our next question is 17 gram of ammonia. So what will be the gram molecular mass of ammonia or gram molecular weight of ammonia? It will be gram molecular mass of ammonia. What is the gram atomic mass of nitrogen? It's 14 plus 3, and it is how much? 17. So 1 mole has the weight equal to what? The gram molecular mass, right? What is given? How many molecules are there in 17 grams of ammonia? So the 17 gram makes 1 mole, or 17 gram is the weight of or mass of 1 mole of ammonia. So how many particles are there in 1 mole? There are 6.023 into 10 to the power 23, or it is also written as 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So 17 gram of ammonia will have how many particles? It will have, or how many molecules? It will have 6.022 into 10 to the power 23, right? So here the answer of this question is, it has got 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 particles. Our next question is, it's a subjective question. What is difference between sodium atom and sodium ion? So what is the difference between the sodium atom and sodium ion? Sodium atom and sodium ion. Sodium atom is neutral. Does it have any charge on it? No charge, right? First point. Secondly, how many electrons are there in sodium atom? Now you must be knowing what is the atomic number of sodium. What is it? Atomic number of sodium is 11. That is, we can say that the number of protons in sodium is 11 and the number of protons is equal to the number of electrons in an atom. So it has got how many electrons? Sodium atom has 11 electrons. Right? Now sodium ion. Sodium ion has got a positive charge. Right? It is represented by Na with a superscript plus. And how many electrons and protons it is having? It is having protons 11 and electrons only 10. Fine? Sodium ion is formed in aqueous state. That is, sodium ion is formed in solution. Right? That is the aqueous solution. Right? Whereas sodium atom can exist in dry state also, or it exists in dry state. So there are a lot of difference between sodium atom and ion. Right? While forming the compound, sodium forms sodium ions. Fine. Sodium atom is a constituent of sodium metal. The sodium ion is formed when it is going to react. So the 2 points of difference, first is it is neutral. Sodium ion has got a positive charge. Then the number of electrons in sodium is 11, whereas in this sodium ion it is 10. Our next question is, calculate the number of molecules in 4 gram of methane. Right? We have to calculate the number of molecules. So whenever you are asked to calculate the number of atoms or molecules, bring into consideration which concept? The mole concept. You know, this mole is a link between mass of a substance and number of particles there. So what is 1 mole, the weight of 1 mole of a substance? Say 1 mole of methane, the mass of 1 mole of methane will be equal to how much? The gram molecular mass of methane. Now let's calculate the gram molecular mass of 1 mole of methane. So carbon, what is the mass? It's 12, the gram atomic mass. And hydrogen, the gram atomic mass is 1, and how many atoms of hydrogen are there? 4. So what will be the gram molecular mass of methane? It would be 12 plus 4, it comes out to be 16 grams. Now 16 grams is the gram molecular mass of how many moles? 1 mole of methane. So 4 gram will be the gram molecular mass of how many moles of methane? Into 4. It's 4 ones and 4 fours. So 1 by 4. Now the calculation becomes simple. 1 mole of methane has how many molecules of methane? 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. You very correctly write it, 6.022. So 1 by 4 mole of methane will have how many molecules? 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 divided by 4. So what will it be equal to? Approximately 1.5 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. Right? So this is the way we can find the number of molecules in any compound given. Say in any weight. It can be 4 gram, it can be 16 gram, it can be 18 gram. You just keep in mind the weight in grams, or 1 mole of a substance has the mass equal to the gram molecular mass. Now let's take our next question. It is calculate the molecular mass of. How you calculate the molecular mass? Just sum up the atomic masses and atomic masses of the elements present in the molecule, right? And also the atomic mass of each element is multiplied with the number of it present in the molecule. Say hydrogen has the atomic mass 1 unit. How many atoms of hydrogen are there? 2. So it should be multiplied by 2. Plus sulfur. What is the atomic mass of sulfur? It's 32 units. Plus atomic mass of oxygen 16 units multiplied by 4. Just sum it up. It will be 2 plus 32 plus 48. Now what will be the answer? It is 34 plus 48. Just sum it up. It's here not 48 students, it's 64. 16 into 4 is 64. Right? So this comes out to be 98. Okay? 64 plus 34. This gives you 98. So what is the molecular mass of H2SO4? It is 98 units. Now our next is ethane. So let's take up. What is the formula of ethane? Do you know? The formula of ethane is C2H6. Now quickly find its molecular mass. Pause the session and find out. Carbon has atomic mass 12 units multiplied by 2 plus 1 unit atomic mass of hydrogen multiplied by 6, and that is equal to, so it's 12 into 2 is 24, 24 plus 6. How much it would be? 30 units. So the molecular mass of ethane is 30 units. Molecular mass is a relative entity. Say if it's asked to find out the gram molecular mass of C2H6. So what is the gram molecular mass? It is the weight in grams of a substance which is numerically equal to its molecular mass. Right? So this is 12 into 2 plus 1 into 6. So 12 into 2 is 24 plus 6 is 30. Right? Now the next question is the molecular mass of ethylene. So what is the formula of ethylene? Ethylene, the formula is C2H4. So what will be the molecular mass? Carbon, the molecular mass is, atomic mass is 12 units multiplied by 2 plus 1 unit multiplied by 4. So what will be the mass of ethylene? It will be 24 plus 4. It is 28 units. Our next is C3OH. Students, just pause the session and try to find out the molecular mass of your own. It's a very, very simple thing. In this case, what is the mass of carbon? 12 plus hydrogen 1. These are all in units, right? Unified atomic mass unit. 1 into 3, as 3 hydrogen are present there, plus 16 plus 1. So what will be the mass? 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. 16 plus 16 is 32. So it is 32 units. Now quickly find out the molecular mass of C2H5OH. Quickly find out. The mass of carbon is 12 units, hydrogen 1 unit, oxygen 16 units, and hydrogen again 1 unit. So let's take it. It will be 12 into 2 for carbon plus 5 into 1 plus 16 plus 1. What will you get? 12 into 2 is 24. 24 plus 5, 29. 29 plus 1, 30. And 16, 46 units. Now let's find out the molecular mass of CHCl3. You know what is the name of CHCl3, or what is it called? It is chloroform. Carbon 12 plus 1 plus what is the molecular mass or atomic mass of chlorine? It is 35.5. Just take it out. 12 plus 1, 13. 13 plus 35.5. So it will be 48.5 units. So the mass of chloroform is 48.5 units. Understood? Let's take up our next question. This is one more question. Explain the difference between 2N and N2. What is the difference? Difference is the difference is a big one. Say 2N, what it represents? It represents 2 atoms of nitrogen. And N2, it represents 1 molecule of nitrogen. Right? In 2N, there is no bond between nitrogen atoms. Whereas in N2, nitrogen atoms are bonded by 3 bonds. That is, there is force of attraction between nitrogen atoms. In N2. So this is the difference. Like 2H. These are 2 atoms of hydrogen. H2, 1 molecule of hydrogen. The difference is, it's a big difference. So do remember this. Do keep this thing in mind. Now what is atomicity? Write the atomicity of oxygen, nitrogen, sodium, neon, phosphorus, ozone. It's full stop. It's not etc. What is atomicity? It is the number of atoms present in a molecule. Fine. So atomicity is defined as the number of atoms present in a molecule. Now what is the atomicity of oxygen? Oxygen is O2. That is, 2 oxygen atoms are bonded and they are forming O2. There is a force of attraction between these 2 oxygen atoms. Nitrogen is N2. That is, in this case the atomicity is 2. Here also the atomicity is 2. Sodium Sodium is monoatomic, that is 1. Atomicity is 1. Likewise, neon. Neon is a noble gas and it's also a monoatomic gas. Phosphorus. In this case, 4 atoms of phosphorus, they link together and they form a phosphorus molecule. Right? So what is the atomicity over here? It's 4. Ozone. Ozone is O3. So what is the atomicity? 3. So what do you mean by atomicity? It is the number of atoms present in a molecule. Now let's take up our next question. Our next question is, how many grams of neon will have same number of atoms as 4 grams of calcium? How are we going to solve this question? Just keep one thing in mind. It's the mole concept. When the number of atoms or number of molecules is asked. Keep one more thing in mind, that equal number of moles of all the elements have equal number of atoms. So what we'll have to do first? We'll have to convert this 4 grams into moles. Now what is the gram atomic mass of 1 mole of calcium? It is equal to 40 grams. So 40 grams is the gram atomic mass of calcium. That is 1 mole of calcium. So 4 gram will be the gram atomic mass of how many moles? It's a simple maths. That is 1 by 10 mole. So 1 by 10 mole of neon will have same number of atoms. Now the gram atomic mass of 1 mole of neon is equal to 20. Right? So that is 1 mole. The gram atomic mass is 20. So 1 by 10 mole. The gram atomic mass will be 2. So what will be our answer? 2 grams of neon will have same number of atoms as 4 grams of calcium. So remember this statement, equal number of moles of all the elements contain equal number of atoms. And then you can solve this question. Right? So the weight of 1 mole of a substance is equal to its gram atomic mass or gram molecular mass. And what is gram atomic mass or gram molecular mass? It is the weight of the substance or mass of the substance in grams, which is numerically equal to its atomic mass. And atomic mass is a relative entity. It is expressed in units. Our next question is, the mass of a single atom of an element X is 2.65 into 10 to the power minus 23 gram. What is its atomic mass? What could this element be? Now atomic mass is what? Or it is written in grams. So we can just take it as 1 mole. Atomic mass in grams is the mass of 1 mole of that atom. Now 1 mole has how many particles? Say 1 mole of this particular X element, 1 mole of X will have how many atoms? 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Now mass of 1 atom of X is equal to 2.65 into 10 to the power minus 23. So mass of 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms will be equal to how much? 2.65 into 10 to the power minus 23 multiplied by 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. What will be the mass equal to? It will be 6.022 into 2.65, and this will give us 15.95 grams. It can be written as 16 grams. So, what is the element? 16 gram is the mass of 1 mole of this element. Can you guess which element it is? It is oxygen. Very good. Right? So students, this is the application of mole concept, and you can get questions like this. Now I'll be concluding this session, students. In the next session, we'll be solving few more questions. I hope you have enjoyed this session and you have understood how to apply this concept of mole into the numericals. It's a very, very simple concept, students. Remember one thing, 1 mole of a substance has the mass equal to its gram atomic mass or gram molecular mass. Right? And you can easily solve the questions related to it. You have to do one thing, whatever mass is given, just convert it into its moles. And then you can solve the questions. Right? So practice, students. Wherever you are getting questions, just try to solve them. So that your concepts are through. So that your concepts are clear. Because solving question is the best thing. So thank you, students, for listening patiently, and do have a nice time ahead.